Hi guys, I'm back again today with another reaction video, and today we're checking out what is something dumb an American has said to you as a foreigner. Part 1, TikTok. Well, before we start, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button to get notified whenever I do upload a video, and let's check this out. Has any American said anything dumb to me? No. Not that I can recall, or maybe to me it wasn't dumb, right? Because I was dumb. But anyways, let's go.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
So this was when I was in high school, and this was about a sub. She was violently racist. Like, she would go up to hijabi students and say stuff like, "This is a safe space. You guys can take that off." So,
okay, in that circumstance, that is just her problem, right? She has a problem.
One day I'm sitting there, I'm complaining to my friends about my counselor because my schedule was all messed up. I put in so many requests. My counselor was lazy and she was not getting it done. So I'm loudly complaining about it. And this sub, the nosy bitch that she is, she comes up in front of me and she's like, "Hey, I couldn't help but to overhear. You know, if the counselor's not getting what you need done, my advice to you is to have your parent email." Does your mother know English? Another day, she was talking to one of the white girls about her boyfriend, and completely unmerited turned around to me and asked, "You wouldn't be able to do that, right? Because you guys get forced into marriage?"
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
I think it's more of like naivety rather than dumb. It's more of like they're not some people, not all, okay, are just not culturally introduced or religiously introduced to culture, religion, and so on and so forth. So that's why it's more naive than stupid, let's say, right?
First of all, let me just start off by saying that it is incredibly difficult to come up with just one story for something like this, but I'm going to try. In 2009, I was doing this summer program for high school students in LA where I met this girl who I guess was super fascinated by the fact that I was originally from India. One day she asked me, she was like, "How do you guys get around where you're from?" I was like, "What do you mean, how do we get around? We drive." She seemed genuinely confused and she looked at me and she was like, "Wait, you guys have cars in India?"
Do people think that the rest of the world is just like living in what, medieval years or something? Like, what is happening? Like, we have YouTube, hello. I mean, you can research, you can watch vlogs of people going to different countries. Yeah, I think people need to get educated and stop thinking that wherever they live, not even only America or, you know, whatever country they live, it's not just the only part that exists in the world. It's so much more. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
I was like, "Babe, yeah, I'm from New Delhi. It's the capital. Of course we have cars. What?" She very seriously looked at me and said, "I thought you guys rode elephants everywhere."
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
I hope
Unfortunately, I have way too many of these stories, but I'll pick the worst one. So I used to be a tour guide for the university that I went to. And before we start the tour and start walking everywhere, I usually say something corny like, "I'm going to be walking up front here, blah, blah, blah. If any of you guys want to give me company, it's lonely up here. We can chit chat, whatever." I'll say something like that. So a printer paper person came up to me and was like, "Hey, I have a personal question for you." To which I'm excited. Oh, they're coming up to me. Yes, personal question. This is probably about financial aid. It's about women's safety. It's about something like that. I was wrong. This man asked me why I was allowed to be in school and that he assumed I was Indian and why haven't my parents gotten me an arranged marriage and how was I allowed to be in school. And mind you, he was not quiet, so everyone on the tour heard me and I had to answer in front of everybody. Also in front of students walking by.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said
though
to you as a foreigner? I'll go first.
I have made a video before about the dumb shit Americans have said to me since moving here, and almost every single day, especially when I would work at the movie theatre, I would get people coming up to me, just staring and being like, I didn't know there were black people from England.
No, that's
Like,
dumb.
okay, keep that shit to yourself. That's embarrassing.
What's some
That's stupid. I think it's either like jokingly or the person is just crazy, like live in a cave or something. That one is so dumb to be true, honestly.
dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner? I'll go first.
So I'm gonna just preface this and say I'm from Canada, right? And the one time I ever went to Los Angeles, California, I was somewhere around Santa Monica Beach with my family, and I went to a skate shop and I bought myself a skate deck. And when I told the dude who was working there, who sold me the deck, when I told him I was Canadian, his response, like his mouth dropped and he was like, "You can skateboard in snow?" And I laughed and said, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, it's a frozen wasteland there, isn't it?" And it's like, no, it's sunny, and like there's only snow for 85% of the year. The other 15%, you can skateboard like nothing, right? And he's like, "Oh, well, if it isn't snowy all the time, how do you live in igloos?" I'm not lying at all.
What's some dumb shit?
I've never gone to Canada, but I know that. What is wrong though? I think it's just like, it's not everyone, like I'm saying. It's just those few people that you meet, and it's gonna happen in all countries. It's only those few people that you meet out there that are like, hello, is something up here, right?
That an American has said to you as a foreigner.
I want to know her
So
story.
before I get into this, I just want to preface this by saying I am from Cote d'Ivoire and Tanzania.
Cote d'Ivoire.
I am from Africa, meaning that like that opens up the floor to like so many dumb
Trust me.
questions
Yeah.
and just weird ass fucking
And
shit.
I don't think I've gotten this from Americans. It's mostly even people here, but still sometimes they have dumb questions. But like I said, it's ignorance and lack of education.
So I have experienced a lot of dumb questions. I'll tell you that for free. But the one that comes to mind right now. Okay, I'll try not to be too specific because in case someone sees it, but even if someone sees it, I don't give a fuck. But anyways, I was out with a group of people, and one of the people literally looked at me and asked, "Do you guys have highways wherever you're from?" This babe literally asked me if we have roads wherever I'm from. Like with her whole chest asked me if...
No, this man hiked like over the mountains, and you know, he went to the shore and then got a ship all the way to America, I'm guessing, right? Like he hiked months to get to the shore, and then another couple of months to get to the States from Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, that's how it happens. That's how I got here also. That's exactly. We don't have planes. We don't have cars. Nope. Thank God we have ships though.
Like with her whole chest asked me if... The nigga was too stunned to speak, I'll tell you that for free. Ugh.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
I'm not gonna lie, that's like, to pick one is impossible. So I'm gonna do two.
Oh.
So I come from the region of the world with the statistically hairiest people. Anatolia, baby. I think that's true. And I remember I joined a group, like a club, and I swear the first question this one person asked me was, "Hey, are you on T?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." And he just goes, "You must be." And then goes, "Are you MTF?" I said no. He didn't believe me. Of course, his name was Jack. Secondly, we were doing a potluck for my algebra class, and I decided to bring baklava because my mom makes like the best
baklava is so good.
Okay, and this guy, whose name was Eric, he goes, "Oh, what's that?" I say baklava, and Eric looks at me and he just goes, "You just admitted you're Jewish."
What's some dummy-dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Okay. Baklava is good though.
So the first and last time that I ever went to a frat party, I was wearing
I love his accent.
and I walk in with trans people, this and that, and this really, really drunk white girl comes up to me and she's like, "Oh my god, I love your hat so much. Is it a sombrero?" I was shocked.
Hello, where are you from? Who hasn't heard of a beret before? What caves is this person living in? Okay, maybe not everybody's gonna know the name of the beret, but sombrero is closer to home. It's like Mexico. I feel like there will be a lot of sombrero in America, right?
Bamboozled, severely discombobulated, but I compose myself and I say to her, no, it's not a sombrero, it's a beret actually. And then she goes, "Oh my god, your accent, is that a British accent? Are you British? Oh my god, I didn't know that there are Mexicans in Britain." Firstly, I'm not Mexican. Secondly, why do so many Americans have this idea that like there aren't any people of color in the UK, so there aren't like hundreds of British POC who are absolutely killing it on the world stage right now? But whatever, it's American.
Haven't you heard of ginger spice?
What's some dummy-dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
So I was a tour guide for the Parliament of Canada as a student. Paid well, loved the job. Some of the best friends I have right now are from that job. So we were walking up to the House of Commons foyer, where you enter the House of Commons, and there's 3 sets of doors. The French doors, the English doors, and then the Canadian doors. So the French colonizers, the English colonizers, and then the Canadian doors. So the tourist asked me, he says, "But wait, where are the American doors?" Me baffled, I'm like, "Sorry, what? Pardon me?" He said, "Where are the American doors?" I asked him, "Sir, why would there be American doors?" And then we just proceeded to look at each other for a good like 10-15 seconds until I just like walked away and continued the tour.
What's some dummy-dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Okay.
This lady, the one who starts off the video, I want to know her story because they keep using her as the main, right? I think she started this trend. But still, I want to know her story. I'm so curious now.
What's some dummy-dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Okay, so middle school Adya was on the bus ride home from school. 8th grade, right? And, you know, all the cool kids were 8th graders. We're, like, in the back of the bus. We're just talking. And this kid, I remember his name, Brandon, asks, "So when do you get your thing?" I'm like, "What thing?" Like, he's like, "You're Indian, right?" And I was like, yeah, I'm Indian. Like, what thing? And he was like, "Don't you have to get that thing in your forehead?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Don't you have to get surgery? Or, like, don't they have to, like, implant that thing in your forehead?" This man was talking about bindis. He thought we got...
Just imagine, like, going to I don't know where you go, and then getting, like, a laser just, like, on your forehead.
It's a sticker. I don't know. Yeah.
What's some dummy-dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Ooh, I was just waiting for that perfect stitch to start off my TikTok journey. So I went to high school in one of the rural parts in South Carolina, but I was born in Poland and lived in the United States since I was 5 years old.
Oh.
So I have this hella long, hella Polish last name. It's a clear indicator that I'm not from here. So one day I had someone ask, "Oh, where's your last name from?" And, you know, I'd say, "Oh, I'm from Poland." "That's so cool. Do you live in igloos in Poland?" "No." "Is it not near, like, the North Pole?" "No. It's next to Germany. Do you know where Germany is?" "No."
So they haven't learned world history then, huh? Whoever was asking. But yet again, maybe she was young at that time. So kids, I don't blame them. If it's kids who ask this stuff, like middle school, even high schoolers, I don't blame it. But if it's like adults, like, come on. Hello? But if it's like when she was still in school and stuff like that, that's fine. Because kids normally are just curious and naive and stuff. So that's good. At least they ask questions, right? That's the good thing. It's like at least they ask questions rather than like keep it to themselves and then go around being this ignorant person.
Germany is? No. Some of y'all need to pick up a map.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
So I was living in New York at the time, and I'm originally from southern Spain.
Ooh.
And I was at this dinner party in New York City, and I was talking to this guy, and he finds out I'm from Spain, and he goes like, dude, so how long does it take you to drive from Spain to Manhattan? And I was like, you did not answer the question. And I looked at my friends, and my friends were like, you did.
I'm thinking in my head, how are you gonna make the drive? Okay, let's look at Spain on the map, right? How is he gonna drive? Unless they put like a bridge over the ocean, then probably it will have worked. Oh, unless he has a flying car, right?
So I was like, I'm not gonna say
if I'm being sarcastic and you don't get it,
so at least let's have a laugh at it.
Just don't.
And I looked at him straight in the eye as serious as I could, and I was like, well, depending on the traffic and the fog, because you know the ocean, it might take 18 to 20 hours. And he elbowed his friend and was like, dude, I told you it takes longer to drive to
so
Texas.
they actually believe this?
I was like, he did not say that.
Oh my god.
He actually did. Oh my god, it was one hell of a night.
Yeah.
What's a celebrity impression that you can do? I'll go first.
Kermit the Frog here. I don't have much time. Miss Piggy's kind of chasing me right now. I ran away from home. She said that she was going to peg me. Fuck. Piggy, I'm just a frog.
Alina, and I was like, what's up? And he was like, you know those people who are like...
Anybody has ever just said directly to your face?
In middle school, I was walking to class and this guy came up to...
I think this is like the other videos that he has uploaded, so...
Piggy, I'm just a frog!
What's the rudest thing that anybody has ever just said directly to your face?
Oh, this one I might...
in middle school, I was walking to class and this guy came up to me and he was like, hey, Alina, and I was like, what's up? And he was like, you know those people who are like really pretty from far away, but then you get up close and they're really ugly? Yeah, you're one of those people.
I would have punched that person, like suplexed and all those moves on this person. Trust me. I feel like it's not, some of these stories is not their fault. I don't know how to, some of them it's their fault for not researching, not delving into other cultures and countries and geography and whatnot. But the rest of it, I feel like it's just like genuine not knowing, and also children or younger people. But if it's a grown adult and you don't know all this stuff, then that is your problem. But thank you guys for joining. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.